My 7-year-old patient told me about a game her parents play, and I don't know how to handle it. I'm a dental hygienist. And today, during a routine cleaning, 7-year-old Mia leaned back in the chair and asked me something that made me pause. "Do grown-ups at your house play hide and listen too?" she asked, tilting her head like it was the most normal question in the world. I smiled nervously. "Hide and listen? It's a game at my house," she said quietly, her small hands fiddling with the bib. "Mommy hides and Daddy listens. If anyone moves or talks or even breathes wrong, we go to the quiet room." I froze. Something about the way she said it didn't feel like a game. My eyes flicked down to her arms. Faint bruises peeked from under her sleeves, some pale, some fresh. My stomach tightened. "Quiet room?" I asked softly, keeping my tone calm. "Yeah, sometimes we sit there for a long time. Sometimes we don't get breakfast or lunch. Daddy doesn't like it when we lose." She shrugged like it was just a fact of life. "Mommy sneaks me crackers, but not always." I continued the cleaning, but my hands were shaking. I kept thinking about our mandatory reporting protocols, trying to memorize every step while acting normal. "Do you win sometimes?" I asked, gently probing. Mia nodded slowly. "Sometimes. If we stay quiet enough or answer exactly right in the listening game. Daddy asks questions like who's the most important person in the house. If we say the wrong thing, quiet room again." I adjusted her chair, and that's when I noticed more. Linear marks along her wrists and forearms, faint scratches on her hands, and a small patch on her cheek that looked like she'd been pinched. Her tiny body flinched slightly when I touched her shoulder to position the X-ray. "What happens if someone moves?" I whispered, more to myself than to her. "Losing," she said simply. "Sometimes you don't get dinner. Sometimes hours of sitting. You just have to wait." Her description was chilling, but what struck me most was how calm she seemed while telling me. Not angry, not scared of me, just resigned, like this was normal. After the cleaning, I sat at my desk staring at her chart. I replayed every word she said. Every mark I noticed, every flinch. This wasn't just a story. It was a warning. No child should live in a home where fear is treated like a game. I can't stop thinking about it. I know I have to report this, but I also know what will happen when CPS gets involved. Part of me wants to call immediately. Part of me is terrified of what Mia might go through if things escalate. But one thing is clear. Her words, her marks, her resignation, they're all real, and I can't ignore them. Even writing this down now, my hands are shaking. I just hope someone hears her because she deserves a life where games are actually fun, not fear.